that lives. Witness me! Ah, turn down your volume. Dear God. I just hear myself scream, witness me. Look at me! Fun, isn't it? Oh my God. Background noise so bad. Perfectly in line with the music. At the everyone. Oh, hi. Haste. Go. Of all the first people to get here, I didn't expect you. I gotta say. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see what you actually said, because you're too far away. Hi, hey, hello, how you doing? I expected Shimoka first, I'm not gonna lie, but what's up? How you doing? Are you feeling any better? Ah, I realized what I did. I meant to change the side picture before starting, and I fucking didn't, because I'm not professional. I'm a fucking loser. It's okay, it's fine. Yeah. Hold on, I want to fix, I don't want this one. That one's not bad. I want this one. You know what, I want it to be that. I want it to be a very cold night, and it's not. It's fucking hot out. It's awful. I'm so distracted by the fucking heat, and the fact that I can see it. I can see how much... I usually have my air conditioner off when I'm streaming. I can see it. I can see on the thing how much noise it's making. And it lines up almost perfectly with how loud the music is. Or at least the last song. This one's a little quieter, apparently. But it lines up almost exactly. And I'm really bothered because I hate background noise. It's the worst. I hate when I hear it in videos. And the fact that I have to have it or else I'm going to get heat stroke and perish is going to bother the hell out of me. Also, hello, Shimoka. No questioning, just vibes. Yes! How are you doing? I hope your day's gone well. If everything's going your way, how are you? I'm very warm, as you can see by the everything about this. I literally have my air conditioner going, and I never do. But I brought ice cream up here, okay? I went to eat some of my Ben & Jerry's because I had it downstairs. I brought it up here. It was up here for maybe 2 minutes. I went to pick it up. It was just ice cream soup. It's literally like, in Fahrenheit, it's like around 85. I think it's Celsius, it's like 32 degrees, I think. It's very warm. I don't like it. It's super uncool. Hi, Joey. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going your way. How are you? Aw. Well, you know what? I hope you've enjoyed filming the videos, at least. Hey, Sonic! How you doing? I am doing pretty well, other than the fact that it is so fucking hot out. Oh, that feels better. I hate when you have a sneeze that refuses to escape. Hello, Toshiro. I'm glad you're doing well, Sonic. And that's awesome, Joey! That's exciting. Writing's hard. That's it. Just writing's difficult. But, congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. A little golf clap for you. A little two-fingy golf clap. You deserve it. You're great and lovely and wonderful. Hey, Cam! Look at everybody filtering in. Look at all you guys. Lovely people. This coffee is cold, by the way. I didn't intentionally let it be cold, but I'm kind of happy it's cold. Also, speaking of cold, I have a thing so my creamer doesn't get cold while it's upstairs. So that's nice. Because the fridge is very not upstairs. And I'm not allowed to have my mini fridge in my room, unfortunately. Dragon Dance went live again, but I didn't turn my notification sounds off like a freaking loser. What's wrong with me? Why are there so many notifications? Jeez Louise, Captain. Out of here. Everyone go make sure to drop a like on Dragon Dance 05, the amazing, wonderful, handsome Tommy. I was in a stream earlier, it was bopping. Oh, speaking of streams, anyone who watches Markiplier, it's his birthday today. I watched a large chunk of his stream earlier because he did one to play a game Lixian made him. And holy crap, Lixian outdid himself. He deserves a raise. Also, hello Blake! How you doing? Yeah, Shimoka, I felt that. My favorite thing, honestly, was when you'd be in, like, class in, like, high school, and then you'd sneeze, and then one of two things would happen. It would be, like, polite, or there's sometimes douchebags who are like, bless you! Who, I hate those, but, like, my favorite was when you'd get the super polite people where it was, like, everyone in the class all said bless you sequentially, and the teacher was like, okay, that's enough. They've been blessed. And then you sneeze a second time, and you could just see the look on their face. Just, it's fun. It's always amazing. And Lixian is amazing. He did so well. Oh, a lot of people love Lixian through Markiplier, but I've dropped in on a couple of Lixian's own streams. He's so nice. Also, he consistently does face cam, which is dope because he is a very attractive individual. He's talented. He's got all. How do you get all these traits in one human being? Then again, I say that about a lot of people, but it's true. Spare some for the rest of us, please. Sorry, I noticed something on my camera that's weirding me out. I don't know how to feel about it. Nani? Oh, I know what I did. Hold on, I gotta fix something. It's nothing you guys can see. It's something only I can see, but it was annoying. I fixed it. It's fine. We're good. It's just, I had to, that moment of, like, doing calculations in my head. It's that meme where it's just equations flying through. No, I will never say that about myself because I don't have anything. I can kind of sing, and I'm a decent human being. That's it. Those are the only, like, noticeable things about me. Is I like singing and I do it a lot, so I kind of have the ability. And then I'm just not a douchebag to everyone, which is not a thing to be celebrated for. It costs $0 to not be an asshole. So the fact that somebody's like, oh, you're such a nice person, shouldn't be a compliment. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Just, people can be good to people. That's a thing you have the ability to do. It's magical. But nobody does it, for some reason. To the point where it is now a compliment. It's been a compliment, but still. Really? I'm Wildcat, you kidding? Bro, if you collab with Wildcat, that'd be whack. He seems really cool, and I like him, and I do really like his content. I just feel like collabing with him would be too stressful for me. Because he's a very loud, vulgar person. And he's super cool, and I love his content, but I'm intimidated by that. Just like, I really admire Gordon Ramsay, and I know a lot of it's for the cameras. I would never want to meet that mofo in person. Nope. Especially because I can't cook. Period. I can bake a little bit, and he would kill me for how I bake. I'm just not good. Ooh. Good luck with that, Joey. Hello there, Rookie Edits. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going your way. How are you? Yeah, it's very warm. Where's the lamb sauce? My favorite is that his YouTube channel uploaded a video called We Found the Lamb Sauce, and it's just him instructing how to make his lamb sauce recipe. Killed me. It made me laugh. Because that's always been my favorite thing. That and this squid is so raw, I can still hearing it tell SpongeBob to fuck off. It's amazing. Quality. Oh my god, bro. That's my dream. I had a Game Grumps dream last night, actually. Because I had a really awful nightmare, and then I stayed up for like an hour, and I went back to sleep for like 4 hours, and then I had a Game Grumps dream, which is common. I have, more often than not, if I have a YouTuber in my dreams, I have Game Grumps just because I followed them for a while. I really like their content. I reference them a lot. They're always like somewhere in my mind, so my subconscious picks up on that. I don't know. It was a weird one. I think it was a weird, not as fun as it usually is because I had the nightmare. But, still pretty enjoyable, all things considered, especially following a literal fucking nightmare. But I love the Game Grumps. Also, I respect Markiplier as a, by the way, I'm not skipping over Jack. I'm just, like, he's super cool. I just haven't followed him as much, so I don't have as much to say. But Markiplier as a person, I respect so much. And, like, I stayed for his entire, like, birthday stream once I noticed it was happening. I missed the first part of it. But, like, I respect him so much as a human being. And, like, as a content creator, of course, he makes incredible content. He's been doing this for years. He's 32 today. And I know he was doing fucking YouTube in his 20s. He's been doing this for like, what, 9 years? Something like that? He's amazing. And his content's funny, and I followed it a lot when I was younger, and then I kind of lost him for a bit, and then I'm watching it again. But that is nothing compared to the person he actually is. At least in my head. Because as a person, he's incredible. He's very down to earth. He pushes people to do their best. He said it, one of his biggest pet peeves is people not living up to their full potential. And I think that's wonderful, and I think that's inspiring. Not even counting all the Make-A-Wish and charity stuff he's done. All of these incredible things. Like, and honestly, he grew from this little guy to this big, crazy person, and he's been big. And he's never really had anything when it comes to controversy. Especially now, there's so much controversy on the internet. And a lot of it's cancel culture, and none of it should have been controversy in the first place. But it still happens, and the fact that Markiplier has somehow escaped all of it. Like, he's such a genuinely good, funny, supportive person. And, like, I'm super proud of him, and I'm super happy he's on the internet, and I respect him thoroughly. And if I ever got to see him in person, or if he, God forbid, he ever saw any of my streams, but, like, if he happened to ever at any point, I'd want to tell him, like, first of all, thank you, because he's gotten me through some shit. And I'd want to, like, say thank you for for everything he's done. Like, he's an incredible, amazing person, and I respect him so deeply. I honestly do. Let me catch up with chat. You are not Garbo, Toshiro. And I hope you have fun. Actually, I had a dream a hot minute ago, Sonic, that I was playing Gmod. This was years ago. I played Gmod with, like, the Vanos, like, the Banana Bus crew. It was, Vanos, I am Wildcat, Big Jiggly Panda, basically, I Do Work, Mini Lad, like, the old crew, Omrucker. It was the weirdest thing, and I've never had another dream like it, but I was the prop. We were playing Prop Hunt. It was super weird and super cool and super funny. I think my favorite part is that, everybody was in Vanos fashion. Vanos was like, yo, this spot over here. All his tiny little short bread loaves, like, on a railing. And it looked kind of weird, but it also looked fine, and if you weren't paying attention, you could walk by it, and I'm like, nah, this isn't working. And I ran off. And then as this little bread loaf, I was looking for another prop or a place to go. I go down this hallway, and then there's 3 doors, and this door was open, and right as I ran into that middle area, Delirious, who was a hunter, like, got his sight, and then went, oh, hello, and then fucking blew me up. And, like, it's so weird what your mind can do, because I heard all of them laughing. And, like, when I jumped off and ran away, I heard Wildcat going, like, no, it's good. Like, granted, I watched them a lot more back then, so it was probably easier for my brain to kind of piece together how things would sound. But it was still a really cool dream, and I'm glad I remember it, because I had that dream written down for a very long time, and I lost it. Because I had years worth of dreams in my memos on my tablet, and my tablet, unfortunately, had an issue, and all of those were deleted, and it was really sad, so I only have a couple favorites I still remember. But, like, it's fun. Banana Bus Crew is interesting. I think the most disappointing thing is the shit that happened with Mini Lad. I'm not gonna go too far into it, because it's really none of my business. But, like, he was my favorite for a hot period, because originally it was Vanoss. I watched Vanoss only, and then after a while I started kind of, like, being like, I wonder what everyone else is, starting to lose interest in Vanoss. I branched out, I didn't watch a ton, but I watched a bit of Omwrecker, I watched a bit of Big Jiggly Panda, who I still follow, Marcel, who I still follow, Terrorizer, who I do respect as a person and I still follow, and Mini Lad, and I really clicked into Mini Lad's content. I started watching him a lot more, Vanoss a lot less, until I kind of transferred to basically only watching Mini Lad. And I have a sweatshirt with his, it's not like his merch sweatshirt, it's a sweatshirt that KJ had gotten me, but I have it in my closet and I just haven't touched it, because it turns out the man was messaging underage girls, and that's gross, and it was the most disappointing thing in the world. I'm still mad about it. Come on, dude, do better. Hello, Scuttle. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going your way. How are you? Let me catch up with chat, because I'm doing a lot of ranting today. Yeah, Markiplier's the best. No, absolutely not. If Markiplier ever wished me happy birthday, I think I'd pass away. I'd literally I'd like curl up and die. Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Yeah, I feel that. Oof. Good luck, Cam. Oh. Hello there, Jocelyn. It's nice to know. Thank you for telling me. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm probably just gonna refer to you as your username now. But I'll try to keep in mind who you are. It's hard to remember sometimes. It's just, you know, a name and a username and an icon, so it's kind of hard to connect people sometimes. So apologies if I forget every now and again. It's okay, Shimoka. I feel that. I just had a short rant about how Mini Lad is the worst, and I'm really mad about it because I followed him for so long. In general, all I really watch now, because I don't have time as much anymore to watch a bunch of YouTubers. I haven't even been watching Game Grumps, because their content, I don't know what's in it. It changed a bit, and I'm sure quarantine did that. And while they're getting back in the groove of things, I'm just kind of avoiding it. Also, they played a game I want to play on my own time, so I don't want any spoilers for that. But I've been watching a whole lot of Smitty. SMII7Y. Love his content. I think he's super funny. I adore him. He's fun. Also, I don't think he's had any controversy either, which is nice. And who else? I think other than Smitty and then Markiplier, when he puts out like scary stuff or interesting things, because I do like watching Mark play stuff like The Forest with Bob and Wade and everything like that. And the scary stuff. Other than that, I think I've honestly been staying within like the community. Obviously, I watch a lot of Tommy's streams because I fucking love that man. And conveniently, I tend to be free when he's streaming, which is nice. Ah! My computer's gonna die. Well, it's a good thing I always have the charger right next to it, because I know better. Haha! There we go. Watch a lot of Tommy, obviously. And I think that's it. I think that's all I have time for is Tommy, Smitty, and Markiplier. Which is fine. They're all lovely people, so. I haven't been streaming a lot. I know why I haven't been streaming a lot. On one hand, I've been people wanting to hang out with me. I've had things to do. I've been cleaning. Also, I'm probably going to end up working a couple days a week with my mom at her job. Because, you know, I need to actually get one of those. But I don't know. I don't stream as much. Sometimes because I get burnout, and then sometimes it's literally just because, like, I'm not good enough for this, and that consumes my brain for God knows how long. It cycles in and out. Ooh, that's awesome, Cam. Well, you know. Oh, I told you guys that I got it, but I don't think you guys have seen it yet. I got a new tarot deck, and I'm super excited about it. Where did I put it? I don't think I put them away. I don't know where. Fuck, I don't know where I put them. I think they're over here. I don't think they're still in the bag, but I can check. Hello? Hello? Wait, where did I put them? I don't think they're over where they normally would be. Excuse me, I'm streaming. What's up? Can I help you? Hugs are fine. Mwah. The littlest of the siblings popped in to give me a hug. You want to say hi? No. Careful not to leave the door open. It's gonna let in all the hot air, and I'm doing my best to keep it cool in here. It's very hot. It's not that cold in here. No, it's not, which is why I'm trying to keep the door shut so it stays as cold as possible because I'm sweating to death. I love you. Alright. The little one's in a very clingy mood today. Where on earth are my tarot decks? I didn't set them here. Sorry, I'm very distracted by this because I always know where they are at all times, and when I don't, I get very viscerally uncomfortable. Does not help. It is 10,000 degrees in here. Awful. Where the hell did I put them? Again, I always know where they are, so the fact that it bothers me, because if they're not, like, by my bed, they're up where I keep all of my other witchy items. Ooh, that's distracting! Well, there's always something to distract me. Is it up here? Nope. Angry. I don't like not knowing where those are. They're like I hold them very, they're like my favorite. Oh, I don't want to be too loud over here because the mic's over there. It's usually over there, but I usually have it on top of my air conditioner. I haven't updated Goal in literally forever, by the way, so there's not really a point in checking it. There's nothing of, nothing, you know, notable in there. I have no goals, no dreams, only despair. Fucking hell. I usually don't cuss a lot. That's gonna seriously piss me off if I don't know what those are. I literally always know where they are. They're my favorite. I hold them so dearly to me. Where in the French fried Fabernuck are my fucking tarot cards? Ugh, I know I had them downstairs at one point. Did I not bring them up or something? Because that's not like me. Am angry. Am very angry. God damn it. I am a witch in distress. I'm a witch who needs to de-stress. That's what I need to do. If anyone wants to know what I just said, I cussed very poorly, but in Swedish. That's kind of a remnant from when I used to watch PewDiePie regularly when I was younger. Angie, what have you guys been saying while I've been distracted? Kate struggling ASMR.mp4. The best ASMR. No! It's the worst ASMR because I don't know where my shit is! Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go check downstairs real quick and see if I left them down there for some reason. I will return. I'm not gonna put on the be right back screen because I should not be more than like a minute or two. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, they were both downstairs because my uncle came to visit for a day and I showed him my tarot cards because I haven't seen them in a while and I was excited about them. And then I set them down when he left and then I didn't think about them because I would never ever set them down there. Otherwise, Atla, how did you get there? Did you take a freaking nosedive? Did you guys cause this? Anyway, I found them. So I have my normal deck, obviously. And then I think I've noticed the difference between them. So, also thank you guys for behaving in the minute I was gone. I'm very warm. I have cute earrings my mom made me though. I have those on. So these are my normal ones. I have noticed these ones are really good for using on other people, but I can never really get things about myself on them. And then this is my new one! Crows, because I have a problem. I have an obsession. This is what the back of them looks like. My mom was like feathers, and I think they look more like leaves, but there's crows, so who cares? Is that a Donnie pillow? Yes, that is a Donatello pillow. It was made for me a while ago. It has Minecraft on the back. It was made from like a t-shirt they were selling. This was handmade by one of my mom's friends as a present for me. But it has crows! And I think the deck is really cool. And it's a lot easier to read and like memorize than the other one. Because these have a lot of visual cues on them. So like, in my other deck, like it's just like a dragon with 6 swords on them. But like, oh hey, the 6 of swords, wasn't that convenient? For this one, it is like a crow very clearly like traversing water, I think, or something like that, with 6 swords on it. And what, oh, that's awesome, Shimoka. And like what this card means is I will figure it out because it also came with a little book. Tell me what happens. Swords, cups, swords. Through the snow. Is that what it is? It's snow. It's just very multicolored. It is snowing though, and you can see it on the plants. So that makes sense. Oh, it is water. Never mind, I was right. Through the snow, the crow makes a trip over choppy waters in pursuit of a better life. Along the way, he has lost a few feathers, which you can literally see on the card. But it is a sacrifice he made for a chance to rebuild and start over. The 6 of Swords denotes a time that will require you to cut your losses and begin anew. This decision will not come easily, and there may be feelings of regret along the way. However, once the journey is complete, you will be able to recognize that the result was worth the sacrifice. Focusing on new opportunity instead of the loss will help ease the transition. So, the meaning is very, like, drawn into the card, so you don't have to check this all the time. After you've gotten it a couple times, you can look at the card and realize what it means. That doesn't work with my other deck. Also, in general, this deck is just, like, really good for focusing on myself. It's a very well-mannered deck, if you will, because they all have different personalities. This one's really good for, like, also, it's way bigger than my other one. Like, this is the deck alone without the box. This is the cards in the box of my other one, and this deck is still bigger than the box of my other one. But this one's really good for, like, my own advice. Not so much calling out trauma, but, like, calling out general advice for day to day. Hello, I wasn't even asking questions. Oh, hey, it's the strength card. Oh, do you guys want to see it? It's pretty. I like it a lot. It's a little silly looking. It looks like the lion is yawning, but it's cool. I get this one quite a bit, actually. I'll tell you guys what it means. Strength. Keywords. Inner strength, passion, virility, and confidence. Element, fire. It is not through brute force that this crow has achieved a challenging goal of taming the wild beast. It is because she has mastered her ability to connect with a higher frequency, channeling trust and respect. The positive energy she radiates enables the crow to balance confidently on the lion's nose, not in conquest but out of mutual respect. The crow has learned how to remove her ego, quieting the hum of fear and allowing to hear the inner guidance of her higher conscious. It is from this place she wields the true power of strength. The strength card suggests you will have an experience that requires you to summon the power that comes only from exercising inner peace and freeing yourself from the influences of ego and fear. It's a very pleasant card. Oh no. It's honestly pretty rare for anything to successfully kill a crow, which is why, if a crow finds a dead crow, they hold a funeral where they caw really loudly for a long time until all the crows from everywhere in the area come and circle around this one place. And then they'll learn that place is dangerous, because it's not often an adult crow dies. They'll learn that place is dangerous, and then, like 3 generations down, they'll be wary of that place, even if they didn't see the dead crow there, because they just learn. Crows are extremely intelligent. Also, crows are one of the very few species that actually react to like a dead bird of their own kind. Like, if a crow sees a dead crow, it'll freak the F out. But if a pigeon sees a dead pigeon, or like a seagull sees a dead seagull, they don't care. They'll just go on with their freaking business. They're like, F that guy, I didn't know him. But crows recognize it, and that's why crows are smarter than so many birds. Also why I love crows and why I have a crow tarot deck. So they have hollow bones. They're just smarter. They know better. They realize when something is dangerous. And they kind of stay up high in trees. So not many things really have a good shot at killing crows. Anyway, crows aren't prey. They're predators. So they are predatory birds. So it's just less frequently they are killed. So it's more noticeable if you find like a dead crow. You know, like I did once in the middle of campus the day after I said I wanted crow bones, jokingly to Lizzie, and then actually found it. Is this upside down? It is upside down. It's a 9 of Swords. Reversed. Okay, cool. I'm just shuffling because I like shuffling and then things fall out. Well, the 9 of Swords is, alone in her nest, the crow wakes from yet another nightmare. Ha ha! I had a nightmare last night. That was fun. Scared to raise her head, she cowers as the images of being trapped in a cage or caught in a deadly battle consume her thoughts. The 9 of Swords suggests that worry consumes you. There's an issue at hand that needs addressing, and the inaction has manifested itself in the form of anxiety and fear. Your concern around this issue has the potential to manifest into the thing you fear most. The 9 of Swords is a reminder that negative thoughts can become facts, but this fell out reversed, and reversed it is, the 9 of Swords reversed brings the message that you are getting worked up over nothing, and you may risk losing sight of what is most important to you. Focus more of your energy into what is happening here and now, not on what may or may not occur in the future. Didn't ask for the call out. Okay. Noted. Oh lord. Squirrels are big, but squirrels are also really dumb. Also crows are huge. Crows are way bigger than you think they are. Like, you see a crow and you're like, that's a crow. And then you realize crows are like this big normally. Like, they're pretty large. And they're strong. The card's the card. The cards can tell the past, the present, and the future as well. Heck yeah, Cam, good luck. Whoa, goodbye. Justice reversed. And also the Ace of Swords reversed. Alright, what you want? You know about Justice reversed. If justice is reversed, it may indicate that there's a person who hasn't been completely honest. If you look deep inside, that person may even be yourself. It may be a good time to examine your personal truths. Okay, and what's the Ace of Swords reversed? Ah! It fell out. Stop! No! Stay! Alright, well apparently I'm not to look at the other card. But it did flip upright, so what's justice upright? Fairness, balance, and law. Crow flies upward with wings open. He has nothing to conceal. His honesty has earned him the respect of his peers, as they know he will take a balanced and fair approach to every situation. The Crow of Justice brings the message to take the time to see a problem or difficult challenge from all sides before making any decisions. It's also time to consider all consequences. I do that anyway. That's very reflective of me, because I don't like making rash decisions, and I like to think things through. Also, I'm an overthinker, so I always think about the consequences first. Ooh. You watched The Princess and the Frog? Heck yeah, how did you like it? It's great. It's fantastic. I know plenty of people who haven't seen The Princess and the Frog. It's horrible. How can you have not watched it? Obviously, some people haven't, but you know what I mean. Is the world reversed similar to the Fool, and vice versa? I don't think so. The Fool is don't be rash. The Fool is very like, it talks a lot about like being impulsive. Like let me look at this one because I haven't actually seen the Fool in this one. The Fool in this one, keywords: innocence, beginnings, free spirit, faith, adventure. Unafraid, the Crow does not waver a bit and has faith in that the log and river will provide a great adventure. The Crow remains faithful. The Fool card asks you to have faith in the universe and live fearlessly. You will come through the storm if you allow hope to replace fear. Imagine the adventures you have waiting. Upright, it's urging you to have faith. Reverse, the card is asking you to assess whether or not you're pushing belief past its limits. I do also, in my other deck especially, it talks about being impulsive, don't be fucking stupid. And then the World in this one is success, completions, end of a journey, wholeness. Dancing within a laurel wreath, the Crow celebrates. She's surrounded by the four fixed signs, symbolizing the four seasons that mark the passage of time. The World is the last card of Major Arcana and represents a successful and fruitful end of a journey. It symbolizes a time of great joy and relief because the hard work you've invested has finally paid off. Reversed, it could indicate you're trying to finish a project. So realistically, the Fool's beginning and World is end. In my other deck, it's definitely about being impulsive and then having trust and faith, alternatively. But obviously it's different for everything, but no, they're not the same. Heck yeah, it was. That movie slaps. Can get reading for your worries if you would like a reading. I have my deck out. I think I'm exclusively going to use this deck for other people and then this one for myself, because that's just kind of how it's been in the first place. This one was never really effective for me, but it sure is effective for other people. I'm also not used to it. I'm used to the big one now. Oh, okay, bye. Doesn't help that the air conditioner's pointed directly at me. Four of Wands reversed. Unfortunately, I don't have an easy to flip through book. I have it on the internet, so that's annoying. I have to go fucking find that. Also, this is random and has no relevance to anything, but I have a ton of crystals on my little table over here. I don't know why, for aesthetic reasons, but I do, and it's kind of fun. I like it a lot. Load, please. Take a sip while it does that. I gotta scroll to the bottom. Four of Wands reversed is domestic life has become a struggle as of late, but do not fear the strife is temporary. Soon your tumultuous troubles will settle. Until then, weather the storm with patience. I.e., it kind of sucks right now, and you may be worried about stuff, but don't. It's fine. Also, the Eight of Wands upright just fell out, which is... suddenly all the obstacles in your way have disappeared. You can clearly see the way forward. Nothing can stop you now. Focus all your energy on the target ahead and let your arrows fly. Which means, probably in relevance to the other card, yeah, you just were told everything is fine, and now that you know that, stay focused. Stop blowing them out of my hand. You're gonna fuck up my readings. That same card just fell out, except I picked it up in reverse. which is you feel like you're moving backwards with all the obstacles in your way. Progress seems impossible. Keep going forward. Eventually the path will clear. What happened? I don't... That is my favorite. I didn't really watch any of that specific, like, Mickey Mouse show. But I love that meme, just the... Who's Mickey? She falls over and he just runs over. What happened? I don't know why. It's so funny. The total... Just what happened? It's the weirdest freaking noise. We can be doing readings if you guys would like some. Ugh. Yeah, I need to... This is cool and all, and I like not dying. This is gonna be pointed down for a minute. So I can actually do these. Point out my tootsies, so at least my tootsies stay cool. Goofy was really done wrong. Goofy's better than that. Respect Goofy. Respect. He deserves it. Why was I banned from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? I don't think they have an answer for that. Oh, yours, Toshiro, was basically, it sucks right now, and you're kind of worried, and you're not feeling the best, but it's not gonna last, it's fine. And with that knowledge, make sure to stay focused, and keep your eyes on the things you want. Don't let the worries hinder you. No, I don't like that. Yeah, you can, of course. Cam, do you want general advice, or do you have something specific you want to ask? Yes, of course. All you guys can. I don't mind at all. This one's... We have a lot of wands falling out. But that wasn't for anybody, so I don't really want to look at it because it's a struggle, because I don't have a... I need to, like, find a way to print out all of the meanings. Because having the tiny book, like, in this one, is real effing convenient, gotta say. Let me DM the question. Got it. Hey, Terrorizer. It's uploaded. Nice. Alright. My warnings always hinder me. Well, don't. Toshiro, don't let that happen. Oh, 2 things fell out. Ooh, 10 reverse. That doesn't seem very funky fresh. How can you improve yourself? I went to put these back in, and I had that heart feeling of don't do it, don't you dare. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go look at what these mean before I shuffle for Cam specifically. 8 of Wands reversed is you're feeling like you're moving backward with all the obstacles in your way. Progress seems impossible. Keep going forward. You haven't lost your momentum yet. Eventually the path will clear. And then 10 of Pentacles reversed, which is interesting. It may feel like your future success is crumbling around you, but there's steady ground on the horizon. There's still time to correct course. Focus your energy on clearing away any obstacles in your path. I'm wondering if that one was for you, Toshiro. Anyway. Earth. I'm not... I meant physically, temperature-wise, Sammy. But hello, hi, how you doing? I love you. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Ah, yes. Got it, that's what Cam's was. Alright. Also, I'm so sorry. I feel like I read your question out loud, Cam, and if I did, I'm sorry, because you literally DM'd it to me, and if I read it out loud without thinking, that's super rude. These 2 fell out, and they're very stuck together. A little staticky, but, 7 of Pentacles and a 4 of Cups. Oh, hush. Be quiet. Both of you guys. Alright, 7 of Pentacles. Upright. Your hard work is beginning to pay off, and soon you will reap the benefits of what you've sown. Take a breath and admire all you've accomplished. It's taken much to get here, but the bounty is plentiful. So, in the context of the question, you've done a lot, and you've been working hard, and you should be proud of yourself, and it would be a very good thing for you to, it would be a good thing for you to just relax and chill out. Admire all the things you've done and look at how far you've come. If you focus too hard on what you haven't done or how far you need to go, you'll never feel satisfied. Take a moment to realize how well you've done on your own. You're good. Do that. And then 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is you've withdrawn into yourself in order to reflect, but take care not to shut yourself off completely. Keep an eye out for opportunities you may have missed when lost in your own head. Now maybe be the time to act. Don't cut yourself off. If you're not feeling well, don't hide. That's the wrong thing to do. What you should do is those together, admire all the things you've done, and also just don't cut yourself off when you think too hard. Make sure to just be okay. Branch out. You're fine. It's fine. I would have typed all that for you, but that was a lot. So just, admire all you've done and just don't cut yourself off from the people who care about you, or just from people in general. And I did not yet Shimoka. I did ask if you had a question or if you just wanted general advice. Death card just whipped out. Hello. So, landed so neatly and perfectly, reversed on my lap. This card, I don't even need to look it up to know what it means. When reversed, it means you've been trying to avoid change for whatever reason, or it stresses you out or what, but when death neglects its duties, crops, bodies stay, and things die, and nothing happens. You need to accept change in order to move forward. I don't know who that's for, but, yeah. Accepting change is an important lesson, and that landed very perfectly on my lap, so that says something. Alright, so general advice for hello, Shimoka, that fell. Ugh. I'm gonna look at this one and this one. I'm not really gonna focus on the page that fell out. I feel like that isn't. I'm gonna keep it out because I went to put it back in and my brain was like, or more so my body went, so we'll look at the moon reversed first, which is a major arcana, which probably is in the best that it's reversed. But that usually calls out trauma or things you need to work on. Oh, you gotta scroll down. The moon reversed. The moon hangs low and dim in the sky, obscuring the way forward with darkness and confusion. It may be time to examine what fears are blocking your path. Your next step will become clear. It means you're letting your fear hinder you from doing what you love or what you need to do, and you shouldn't do that. Because it's important. Also, hold on. Whoa, I see someone in here. Somebody said hello. Give me a sec. Oh, well, thank you, Kip, if you don't mind. If you don't mind me calling you that, I didn't finish my sentence. But thank you, and I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day. Okay, Cam, noted. And then let me look at what else we had for Shimoka. We have 5 of Cups upright. You're dealing with the aftermath of a great loss, and the pain feels like it could consume you whole. It may feel as if the world has only storms to offer, but dark clouds always part. You will feel joy again. Combined with the other one, you've been afraid. There's reason for that, but it doesn't mean that you should think it'll last forever, because it won't. And you should do the things you love. And then there's Page of Wands, which means I gotta scroll way down. Page of Wands reversed, which is... Whoa! What? Flubbernook. Why are you at Pentacles? Go back. There we go. Page of Wands reversed. Oh, wow, I'm getting all kinds of ads bothering me. That's no good. Load, please. I need this page. I know what's on it. I know where I need to be. Just thank you. Alright, Page of Wands reversed. The Page of Wands focuses too much on his own misfortune, darkening the day of those around him. Take care not to embrace negativity. It can only get in the way of your goals or perpetuate your misery. That fear has been hindering you, and again, but you've also been focusing on it too much. You gotta move on. You gotta let things go. Go your own way. It's all right. All is okay. All is well. Just relax. That's it. Just relax. I wanted advice, not a call out. If you wanted advice, this is not the deck for that. The deck is straight up a call out. That's it. It's just like, hey, life sucks. We're gonna talk about your trauma.
Hi, Cat.
Hello. How you doing? Also, the fact that it called me Cat. How fucking rude. Sly? You sly dog. How dare you? You monster. You motherfucker. Hey, fucking talking shot, you bitch. What's up? Oh, goodness. Alright. Bye, Shamoka. Hope you have a lovely day. Good to see you. Hello, Sly. You couldn't even say hi before you dropped that, you mofo. The fact that I also recognize your name through the PayPal notification says a lot, too. Whoa. Alright, then I gotta get, Cam. They asked another thing. You did say hi? Afterward. Either that or I didn't see it. It didn't go through, because I've been paying attention to chat. Because I can see when new people pop in over there, I just can't really read what it says. Alright. Gotta check what Cam asked, because I'm doing readings right now, because I pulled out my new tarot deck, and a couple people asked. So, this is my new one. I'm excited about it. It's Crows. This one's really good for personal, like, me readings. I haven't tried it on other people yet. I don't know if I will. I guess I could. This one's really good for, like, advice on what to do in your life. This one's just like, fuck you. We're calling you out. Alright, Cam. Not during. Yes, exactly. I said before the dono. Alright, so what? Alright. Ooh, this is a good card. You got the Six of Cups. Yeah, we know. You're an agent of chaos, which is why you and Toshiro interact well. Six of Cups. By the way, this is what the card looks like. I haven't showed all of them, but this one's a pretty card, so I want to show it. If it'll, you know, not... There we go. It's a very pretty card. The Six of Cups. Scroll. I need a printout of this so bad. No, not pentacles. Six of Cups upright, I might add. Nostalgia for your childhood may lead you to turn your head back toward golden days of youth. Find joy in your past and inspiration in the reunion of old friends and memories. The days ahead look bright. I think in the context of your question, Cam, the issue is you forget to focus on the good memories, and you often focus too much on the bad. Don't forget all the good things that have happened. And nostalgia is good. Just don't let the nostalgia be negative. Don't be like, hey, all this is great, and be like, oh, but it's gone. Just focus on the fact that it happened. I think. I do believe. I don't know if that connects with you at all, but that's just my interpretation of what fell out. You don't need to move on necessarily. There are definitely cards that would have told you that. Well, that one was for Cam, but if you would like to ask a question, I can do that for you, Sly. I like this one a lot. I think it makes for entertaining readings because it's just it's very direct, but this deck specifically is just super mean. Like I said before, this one I've only used for myself thus far, but it's very like, this is what you need to do better and further yourself and this and that. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then this one's like, so, about that trauma, which is fun. Sure. Do you have any specific questions, or do you just want anything general? Because I could do either. A lot of people don't have questions in mind when they ask. Alright. General advice for Sly, then. Or, you know. Whoa, you're sideways. You're gonna... Thank you. That one. Oh, and that one. So you got two. Yeah, this one, this one's reversed. So you have 3 of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles, and there's a 5 of Pentacles underneath it. We're gonna focus on the King. Maybe we'll look at the 5. I don't know. You only have 1 reversed though, which isn't heinous. Unload, please. 3 of Wands. Scroll. Excuse me. Scroll, please. Why are you getting stuck? I didn't ask for this. Just go. I don't know. I hate when it does this. Alright. 3 of Wands reversed. Hello? I'm touching you. Excuse me. I don't know why it's giving me trouble only for yours. But apparently fuck you, I guess. Because it doesn't do this for anyone else. There we go. 3 of Wands reversed. You may find your plans have been delayed and you're unable to accomplish what you set out to do. Take a step back and re-examine your long-term expectations. There's still time to correct course. So sometimes shit happens, but it doesn't mean it's ruined everything. Just gotta push through, I suppose. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which is, the King of Pentacles knows that the finest things in life aren't free. He also knows he can afford them. Your responsibility and hard work have paid off with long-term stability. You've proven yourself. Time to relax. So, shit gets delayed and it sucks. Relax in the meantime. I'll also take a little glance at 5 of Pentacles since it also fell out. I don't know if that one will connect as much because it's the one on the bottom. You've suffered a significant blow to your finances. That's ironic that you have the one that's, you're financially secure. You've suffered a significant blow, leaving you feeling desperate and alone. Don't worry, you'll be back on your feet soon enough. You're not alone. Others will arrive to support you. Being aware that Pentacles doesn't always mean finances. It can also just mean in general relationships, projects, stuff like that. So you suffered a significant blow, leaving you desperate and alone. Don't worry, you'll be back on your feet soon enough. So the 3 cards together, in simplest form, shit happened. It sucked. But you know, it's fine. You're fine. Take a break. Relax. It's not the end of the world. Which, you know, is often what happens with readings, because it often happens in life. It's just like, oh god, things happen, but it doesn't mean, it's the worst. It's not my thumbnail has broken and it's bothering me. Oh yeah, of course. This deck in particular is very good at reading what's happening in other people's lives. This one has been really good at pointing out the stuff I've noticed about myself and giving me kind of advice to work on it, which is really good because that's what this one doesn't do. This was just like, hey, one falls out. Fuck you. That's it. That's what this deck is. Ooh, good luck, Cam. If anyone has any more questions, I would also be just as happy to. Hello, Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands is stubborn and quick-tempered, easily losing her temper when things don't go her way. Do not let your fire burn those around you with its intensity. Try to take other people's perspectives into account. For some reason, I feel like that's for KJ. I don't even think KJ's in here. But if they are, hello. I don't know why I have a feeling that's KJ, but it's just a vibe, and we listen to vibes, because that's what 90% of this shit is. It's going off instinct. Are they doing okay? I'm gonna message them. Ah! No, don't open Snapchat. Fair. Being fair, I didn't really understand it or get into it until I started doing ones for myself and other people, and it was like wicked accurate every time. The best case of that is people I don't even know about, because a lot of times I have to interpret the cards, because the cards are very literal in some cases, and sometimes you need to do a little bit of, I guess, messing with it to really get the meaning that it wants you to get. But I'll say things to people who I don't really know that much about their lives. Best example being Tommy, Dragon Dancer 5. I did one for him, and it basically said, you need to forgive yourself of past mistakes. It's okay. And I don't know much about Tommy's personal life, but what I do know is he won't let me do readings for him anymore, because anytime I pull them out in reference to him, he leaves. Because apparently that one hit a little too hard. I'm gonna message KJ. I'm just gonna do a, hey, how's your day been? Because if anything bad happened, I will be alerted. Also, the fact that I have turned you, yeah, scarily close a lot of the time. Yeah, you never, a lot of things are like that, honestly. It's just like, I'm kind of open to it, but questioning it. That's how I was with some ghosts in the beginning, until I went to KJ's house, which is fucking haunted. They're very friendly, by the way. None of them are actually negative spirits. They're just clearly spirits there. Things happen. Things go off. I have a video of an apparition taken by KJ's mom's boyfriend. So, like... And I was always like, yeah, there's probably ghosts, but I don't know. I'm questioning it. And then things happen, and I'm like, oh, there's ghosts. You know, it's the same with tarot. It's like, is tarot a thing? And then it totally is. It's very accurate. Queen of Wands fell out again. Don't let your fire burn those around you. Though that's more king, just be wary, I guess. It's fallen out twice. Who is that meant for? Because I have a feeling it's KJ, but KJ hasn't responded to me, so who knows. I'm gonna re-pull this up because I have a feeling it's not updating. It wasn't! It pretty much, yeah. I think tarot is really good with like personal questions, like personality-wise. The star fell out. That also feels like a KJ card because it's reversed. It's a very insecure. Hey, the Hierophant fell out. You need to think outside the box is what it means when it's reversed. Star's also reversed, which can tend to mean insecurity. Because upright is self-confidence. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious, don't fall for this. No. And yeah, it's really good with like personality-based questions or like questions about life, problems. What's your biggest problem? What's your biggest strength? Biggest weakness? My favorite. I really like the sun. At least in this deck, my favorite cards are the sun and the moon. But death is also really far up there. The lovers are super pretty too. Let me find you the sun and moon card. Chariot, Fool, the strength. That reminds me of Loki. I like that card. Tower. I also, okay, I'm gonna pull out this one. That's the minor arcana I like the most, at least in this deck. I love how that was a mix of like April showers and Inspector Gadget. Ooh, haha, there's the moon card. Let me find the sun. God knows where it is. Give me the sun card. That's the death card. That's the hanged man. The hanged yep. World. Wheel of Fortune. The magician. Where is the sun card? That's odd. Did I miss it? Did it fall? Where the fuck? Oh, apparently there's one back here I didn't notice. Where's? Wait a minute. Hold up. Where's the sun card? It didn't get stuck in here, did it? God knows I didn't lose it. I take care of these like crazy. Did I just miss it while I was going through? Where's the sun card? Hold on, that's not right. Magician. That one, that. Hello? I would also immediately notice if I lost a card because they're super bright and shiny and obvious. Where the fuck is the sun card? No. It's really bright. It has a fucking giant shiny sun on it. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay, it got mixed in weird somehow. Anyway, these are my 3 favorite cards in this deck. It's more about questions about your personality than explaining your personality, but I can try. Anyway, this fell out. I want to be able to hear if somebody disobeys me in donos, but you know. These are my 3 favorite cards in this deck. We have the sun card, which is very pretty. It's a hawk. I don't actually get it for meanings often. The most I got it is when I asked if Apollo liked a picture of a sunflower I made for him because I felt like it. And it fell out immediately, which is very unlikely. So I'm going to take that as a yes. The moon card, it's a wolf. It's very pretty. It talks a lot about illusions, mystery, magic stuff. And then of the minor arcana, I really love the 10 of Cups because it's very rainbowy. And as a card, it's very, very happy. It's like, if you're going yes or no, which I prefer not to do because those are a little more complicated, definitely a yes. Definitely a yes. And it's just a very happy, like, friends and family love you, things are great. Play. I really like Death in this deck too. It's a very, very pretty card. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Whoa. Stay in the deck. Let me shuffle, please. Oh, fuck. What's this? Oh, the tower fell out. That's not good. I have a feeling I should keep these out, so I will. But I'm going to do the question anyway. What's Sly's personality like? It's a good description. I'm just going to shuffle it. And Sly, I've talked to you for a while, but personality-wise, I don't actually have a good read on you, so this is almost completely unbiased on my part. Alright, well, 1 card fell out and 2 cards fell out before I even asked the question, so we'll look at these. We have the 2 of Swords reversed. Usually isn't good. Boink. 2 messages from Caleb and Sir Turbo Duck on my snap. Also, to sure let me... 10 minutes ago. Swords, please. Swords, please. 2 of Swords reversed. Well, the meaning of this card literally is you have a tendency, well, in the context of this, you have a tendency to avoid difficult decisions, but you overthink on them a lot. Like you don't actually like making the decision, but you think about it constantly. And then we have Six of Cups reversed, with the ones that fell out before I asked the question, so I don't know if these will actually be accurate or not. That's reversed. Your mind is still in the past, reliving glory days and glossing over old hurts for the sake of nostalgia. Be careful you don't rewrite history and you're reminiscing. It may be wiser to look to the future. You look towards the past a lot. Good things, bad things. You just have a bad tendency to be stuck in the past and not be able to really live in the present or look at the future. You gloss over those feelings a lot. And the Tower reversed, which is not a good card, I'm sorry to tell you. The Tower is a portent of destruction. Ignoring its message is never wise. You may be delaying an inevitable disaster. Take heed, the Tower has a way of crumbling regardless. You may know things may be oncoming, but you'll try to prevent them or stop them. It doesn't matter. It'll happen regardless, and you're struggling won't really matter. Whatever was meant to happen will happen. The only thing that'll come from it is you'll probably feel kind of bad about it. You may feel guilty about it. That's kind of my immediate feeling from this card. Again, a lot of this is more about, I guess, a feeling. Okay, stop. Did what I'm assuming it was accurate? Apologies. I like to... Her. I know what she is. I know exactly what card this is. This one is Judgment. I will read what she says, because I have a feeling that's also for you. It's the same card that popped out for Tommy, and the reason he never actually lets me do readings for him anymore. Judgment is... Find it. Judgment looks within for absolution, shedding time-worn insecurities and guilt. You should forgive yourself of past mistakes, heal wounds, and start anew. You judge yourself for your past mistakes too much. Okay, noted. Probably. Oh, did I? Was I too accurate, Sly? Yeah, especially with this deck, it doesn't care about your feelings. You ask a question, it is going to be painfully and brutally honest. Apologies. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable or upsetting, but you did ask a question, and I don't really have control over the answer these give. They may be a small deck, but goddamn are they mean. The fucking chihuahua, it's awful. But yeah. Don't judge yourself too harshly, from your past mistakes. It doesn't help. It just makes you feel bad about things that have already happened. Just nervous? I'm sorry. Alright. Sammy, do you want me to ask the cards that, or just be general about it? Because I totally can. Sorry, Sly. Waiting for confirmation, by the way, Sammy, because I can ask them what your personality is. Oh, Queen reversed fell out. Right as you said, surprise me. Nice. What is Queen of Swords reversed? In general, Swords reversed is almost never good, except for some of the earlier ones. It's usually very... The swords cut you, in a very literal sense. Whoop! Swords. Alright, we got Queen of Swords reversed is... the Queen of Swords can be cruel in her pursuit of truth, ignoring the feelings of others. Take care not to disregard those around you. And I think in the context of this, it could really mean, very... You look very straightforward when you have a goal, and often you don't realize or you don't pay attention to the feelings of others while it's happening, and that can sometimes end up in people being hurt, but it's never intentionally. It's just this very single-minded pursuit of whatever you're looking for. Alright. Yeah, as a general thing, Sly, it is actually best not to refer to it as Garbo. Even if you're joking, it's just, I don't find it disrespectful, but it is, in general, disrespectful to, I don't want to sound crazy saying this, it's disrespectful to the cards, which do realistically have a mind and an energy of their own, that you don't fuck with, in general. Just don't do that. Even if you didn't mean to. King of Swords also came out. King of Swords is... Oh, right. King of Swords holds complete authority over the mind, using logic to accomplish his goals. Sometimes, again, with the feelings and not understanding people's feelings in your pursuits, sometimes you can also, sometimes you're overly logical, and that logic can actually get in the way of some things. Hello there, Lunar! Getting monsters. I don't think I need to get any more for Sammy. Whoa! Hey now, you're an all-star. Yeah. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a thing about you, and it's something to learn from and try to, you know, work through. But overall, it's not bad or anything. Does anyone else have any more questions while I have them out? Or, if you'd like, again, the 13th from the bottom? What, like the 13th card from the bottom? May I help you, small one? Rat's taking a nap? Then you should hang out, watch TV. Okay, we'll read a book. Draw a picture. Draw a picture for Mommy, or for Rat when they wake up.
She has to be upstairs in your room. You can't, like, legally leave your child unattended upstairs.
No, but first of all, legally, she's fine.
Legally, I don't care. That kid started a fire before.
So have you!
Yeah, that was left unattended.
Oh my god.
Oh my
She's fine. If
God.
she's reading a book or drawing a picture, she's not doing anything.
Still, take care of her.
I'm streaming right now.
Cool. Take care of her.
Rat, don't be a douchebag.
I just regurgitated my insides.
Don't-
I'm taking a nap.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not against you taking a nap. I just don't want the attitude. We're gonna... Kiddo. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly go say a word to the small one. See what they're up to. I will be right back. I'm not gonna put up the be right back screen. Again, shouldn't be long. Behave while I'm gone, please. Sly. that that is the case, I will probably go down and check on the small one every now and again, just to make sure all is well. Also, it's cooler down there than it is up here, so it's nicer. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on, I gotta brush my hair. My thing came out and it's a mess. Whoa. What on earth were you guys doing while I was gone? Ah, wait a second. I will be absolutely reading through that in a moment. Also, hello, Campfire Chris. I didn't notice you. How much does the small one know about tarot? Nothing really. I think she just refers to. I think she just knows them as magic cards. Okay, so you asked for the 13th card from the bottom, Sammy. I'll grab that for you. I don't know how accurate it would be or anything, but I will do so. Funeral music plays for the person with attitude. That's my brother, Rat. And why you lie? Because you are the most likely to spite me in this chat right now. You guys are too nice. Oh. Oh. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sammy, 13th from the bottom is Ace of Swords. I know, you're a mofo for doing it. Let me look at what the Ace of Swords is for you, Sammy. Ace of Swords, upright, is, new opportunities abound in your future, but be wary of the risks. Use your mind to your advantage and claim victory. The time to act is now. So if you see an opportunity, seize it. Whew. Goodness gracious. Of course. And that's incorrect, Cam. You were very nice and wonderful and lovely, and I appreciate you. I know. Believe me, there are plenty of people who love spiting me. Arca, especially. I think just for who he is, he's at the top, but he hasn't been around as often because he's been busy. And then we have Toshiro, and then you, and who else loves to fucking spite me at any given moment? Shy's very opportunistic about it. They do it from a place of love, but they very opportunistically tend to spite me. Well, that's what I said. Al and Toshiro, obviously, are the same human being. I just tend to refer to them as Toshiro, because that's, more of my friends refer to him as Toshiro than they do Al, so that's just kind of the name I prefer to use for him. But yes, Toshiro or Ace Trainer Al is probably second in the list of people who despite me, just below Arca. Even though I think they're honestly pretty equal, but that's only because Arca hasn't been around in stream. 7 of Pentacles just fell out. Oh well. You're too sweet, Cam. 7 of Pentacles upright. Hard work is beginning to pay off, and soon you will reap the benefits of what you've sown. Take a breath and admire all you've accomplished. It's taken much to get here, but the bounty is plentiful. I don't know who that's for, but I'd like to think it's me. I have a lovely, amazing community. time to look for new opportunities to help reach your goals. Prepare to be busy. I need to be busy. I'm too fucking lazy. Of course. I'm sure. Hey. It's awesome, Cam. I hope it goes well. I hope you win. Of course, I'm proud of all you guys. You guys are lovely, amazing, supportive people, and I'm very proud to know you. You're all very lovely, and I'm very happy you guys are part of my life. Of course. I'm gonna pull out my Crow Tarot and give that a couple shuffles because I feel like I should. If you guys have any questions about like things, you may ask. Again, though, I'm not sure how well it'll go, just because I've never used the Crow Tarot for other people as of yet. As of right now, I'm gonna ask about stuff for me and see how aggressive.
The disrespect.
What do you mean the disrespect? Toshiro! What did I do? How did I disrespect you? You know, I get mad because my voice goes up like 4 octaves. Toshiro! What the? Ironically, right as he sent that, the Justice card fell out. What do you want from me? Ugh. Toshiro! Motherfucker! How dare the Justice card fall out when he did? What do you mean, Sput? I haven't done anything! I'm going to his stream. Fuck this. I'm pulling this shit out too. You motherfucker! How dare this man have fucking this? Oh, he's doing it to multiple people. It's doing a mass spite. He put up a poll? Did he put up a poll to see who he should spite? This mother... I'm so angry. I'm so full of anger. This bitch. How dare this man have the audacity? So angry. I'm so angry. How would the disrespect this man has shown me? Kill him later. The audacity of this man. Anyway, I'm gonna check what the Justice cards means while I'm angry. know if you guys can hear the audio from my phone. I don't even care. The audacity of this man. Oh, foe. How dare this man. I should check my snap. Yes, sorry, I apologize. I'm gonna look at this card and also check my snap because Sammy asked me to very politely. Fairness, balance, law. Crow flies upward with the devil is called to conceal. Honesty is under respect of his peers. Or justice brings a message. Take the time to see a problem or different. Holy shit, I have so many messages I was not paying attention to. I didn't get notified. I was notified of 2 messages. Would you like to know how many people have messaged me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people! 10 people! And I got notified of 2! Snap, what the hell? Fucking hell, dude. Sammy. I mean, Sammy. If only. If only. Sorry, I got a message from somebody and I got excited about it. Because I'm not gonna...
vengeance.
Bitch! How dare you? Fuck kill you. Thank you. It's very appreciated, but never necessary. Ever! It's fine. I'm fine. I'm good. It's okay. Oh, Goodwin messaged me. I didn't really... Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, Goodwin is my friend who shares the same name I do, but with a different spelling. I love her. She's super sweet. She's insanely talented, insanely smart, insanely fashionable and beautiful and amazing. I commonly would refer to her as the better me because we have a lot of weird parallels, like habits our parents, our mothers have, our father's jobs, and like what they did in their young life. It's super weird, but she's amazing and I love her. I love her so much. I gotta reply to the one person. Just don't worry about it. Tight, please. Never safe, huh? Alright. Holly messaged. So many people messaged me. God, Jesus. I have so many. I'm so sorry. This is super inappropriate for me to reply to this on stream. But also, a lot of these people are super important and never message me. So I want to get back to them to encourage them to message me because I love them. Oh, also, I gotta change his name, because Ollie doesn't go by Ollie anymore, they go by Finn. Fuck, I gotta change that now. There we go. For context, my friend Ollie, always wanted to go by the name Finn, but their family was like, you should be Oliver! And they did, and they hated it. So now they're Finn, and I have to adjust to that. But it's fine. Sammy! On stream! Scandalous. Alright, time to actually open my fucking chat back up again. I just saw what somebody said after I donated in Toshiro's, and it was my brother had a GF named Kaylin in pre-K, and now they're just friends. Which is the most random shit, but you know what? It's fine. Anyway, I gotta open up my own stream again. Turn down my volume so I don't fucking hear myself. Sammy, finna make me act up mid-stream. Oh, God. Oh, that's awesome. And you are important, Sammy. You're very important. Ah, you are a timekeeper. Noted, rather. I think small one is fine. I'm not hearing anything, but I will check on them in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, though, Sammy. Big preach. Motherfucker, slide. I can send it back. I can refund it through PayPal, I'm pretty sure. I have that ability. Also, hello there, Stone Family 64. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Lots of wells. Welly well. Whoa! Card! Page of Wands. I love that the card, the Page of Wands, is riding the wand like a little witch. That's fun. Little pro witch. It's got a sun on it, too. Very pretty. Can I read what this says? I know, and in that, it'll just feed PayPal, which is why I don't bother. The only time I do that is if it's something big, like Arca sent me like $200 one time, and I sent it back to him, because I'm like, that's too much, you don't need to do that, thank you though. Wands, where is the wands? Cups, pentacles. Pentacles, swords. Where is wands? There it is. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a messenger of good news. She brings ideas and a creative outlook on life that illuminates any room. Her vibrant, youthful energy is powerful enough to spark a change in direction or push an original project forward. She loves adventure, and although she is ready to travel anywhere her wings will take her, she is not reckless. The page brings her free-spirited energy to the situation and is prepared to take in all the world has to offer. So, she's just a very bright, happy, I don't know, loving entity. I identify with that. I felt that. The Page of Wands, honestly, in my other deck is the one I identify myself with most with, actually. Toshiro, you motherfucker. I will cuss at you and feel no sadness about it. Alright, I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna go check on the small one. Again, I'm not switching to the Be Right Back screen, even though it's lovely and amazing, and made by Shai Lin. But, in the meantime, be good. Fucking... I'll be right back after I make sure the child is being good. Sorry, I was delayed a little bit because she broke her tiny toy. The arm fell off, and I told her, if you give it to me, I can fix it, because it's like, it actually broke off. It's not like it pops back into place. However, it does, I do have the ability to fix it, and she said no. And I went, really? You don't want me to put her arm back on? And she goes, no, she can still hold things with her other arm. And I went, is she just as pretty and beautiful and important with the one arm then? And she goes, yep, and her friend has 2 arms. And I'm like, okay. So apparently she doesn't want me to put the other arm back on. Which is adorable, honestly. Oh, Sammy, what did you do? I see messages and you're giggling. Speaking of messages, I have a lot of tabs open right now. Whoa. Hey now. That's a fucking ruse. Scandalous. Anyway. Of course she is. She's already an amazing person. She's already way more fucking talented than, like, either of their her siblings, which is kind of bullshit. Super smart, super sweet. Love Avery. She's the fucking golden child, and it pisses me off. How dare she? How dare she? She's better than everyone else. Alright. A card of advice for me in relation to streaming. Let's do that. Let's do a stream-based advice, I guess. See what it is. It's the Knight of Swords reversed. I get that one so often. I got that one in my other deck constantly, all the time. But I don't know what it means in this one. Knight of Swords, 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 King, Queen, Knight. Reversed. Reversed, the Knight of Swords cannot channel his energy to focus on a single project, and as a result, tends to go in too many different directions. If you're feeling scattered, look for ways to direct all that energy into a single purpose. The reversed King of Swords may also point to a person who brings a lot of energy, but not the ideas to complete a project. When it comes to streaming, I honestly am extremely scattered, and a lot of times I go in without, like, a set goal, especially with vibe streams. I just, like, I can prove everything, Sammy. I definitely kind of go into things without a set plan sometimes. And sometimes it can bother me because when I run out and I really don't know what I'm doing, it bothers me, and sometimes I feel really bad. Oh, that's interesting. I got 3 face cards that just fell out. I got the Lovers and Temperance, and then under that I got the Hierophant. Can't prove it's a stream. No, I can't, because that would be super invasive and not cool in general. But I know it. Temperance. Let me go for that. Let me read these. Actually, the Lovers fell out? We'll read Temperance first, but I have that there. Temperance. It's 14. You know what? A side effect of using tarot cards is I'm actually decently quick with reading Roman numerals. At least up to a certain number, anyway. It's not like I could go into the hundreds, but in general, lower numbers I'm pretty quick. Temperance is moderation, alchemy, age-old communication as their keywords. Element fire. The energy of this crow is patient and balanced. She has the power to project grace and calm on the outside while actively solving problems and figuring out solutions to complicated issues inside. When the Temperance card appears, it is assigned to take a long-term view when embarking on a journey or seeking a solution. Just as the crow blends two opposite liquids in the card, try to blend and harmonize with the people around you. When working with others, ask for their input and incorporate their ideas. Perhaps something totally new will come of it. And then there's the Hierophant, which typically talks about going to experienced people and talking to them about things. I know that. Education, tradition, religious institutions, higher learning, element earth. The Hierophant crow is pragmatic and does not take unnecessary risks. This crow appears at a time when a conventional approach is needed to resolve a situation or help further a project. This card brings a warning that now is not a time to think outside the box. Instead, seek knowledge from a well-regulated institution or person. The Hierophant's role is to stand before others as a mentor, a spiritual teacher. He is deeply connected with the divine and could represent guidance that comes from connecting with our higher self through a professional healer. And then the Lovers down here is love, fitness, business, partnership, choices, relationships. On the surface, this card represents love and unity. However, it goes deeper as it also describes karmic passion and soul relationships that span lifetimes. The crows have traveled together through space and time. Drinking from the same heart binds them as their veins fill with the same life force, drowning their spirit for eternity. Together, each decision is made as the outcome will forever affect them both. I don't know why I reread that. I was reading it fine. From the person you love to the place you settle down, this card asks you to examine your belief system and use your inner compass when deciding to join forces. The Lovers brings the message that some benefits and consequences will eventually reveal themselves for better or for worse. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? So basically, what those, in respect to what I was just talking about, was, yeah, sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes you should think on the go and, just do what feels right. But also, if I'm having trouble, I should probably talk to people who are more experienced with streaming and ask them what good ideas would be. And trust in people and, people who are experienced and have been doing it for a while. And also, I love streaming, and I'm very passionate about it, and I should use that to guide me and not freak out. Which I think is all very valuable advice, especially in respect to what I was just talking about. And again, that's why I like this deck, because the other one is just like, haha, fuck you, and this one's very sweet and motherly and honest in the advice it gives, and I actually super appreciate that. This one also just pulled up Justice again, but reversed this time. And reversed is, it may indicate there's a person who hasn't been completely honest. The person may be yourself. It may be a good time to examine your personal truths. The fact that I feel like I'm not good enough to stream, which is a constant thing that I know I try to suppress, but I feel it. Is that what you're talking about, card deck, that likes to call me out? More gently than the other one, but still does. Alright, well, we got 3 more. 2 of them reversed, 1 not. Interesting. Seven of Cups reversed. Reversed cards. Oh, wrong one. The reversed card warns that you are spending every waking hour busying yourself to avoid facing reality. Because of this, you are unable to fully realize your dreams. I've literally been keeping myself busy nonstop because I can't focus on myself. That's been a constant thing lately. I can't let myself chill out and rest because it makes me uncomfortable and I feel like I'm wasting time. Oh no, can't. Well, if you're getting burnt out, then stop. Take a freaking break, man. We have the 3 of Cups reversed also. Reverse, the 3 of Cups may point to a time when you feel as though your voice isn't being heard or you're feeling bullied by a group. Take it as a sign to reconnect with those faithful friends that may have drifted away. which is upright. It would be hard for life to get any better for this King Crow. His savvy skills earned him an abundance of riches, and he has lived a most luxurious lifestyle. His heart is pure gold, and with wings outstretched, he shares all that he has accumulated, from material possessions to his acquired knowledge. He is always ready to help those around him reach their potential. The King of Pentacles brings the message to live a life of determination, grace, and good heart. In doing so, you too will find yourself living an abundant life. I'm pretty sure I just got socked in the face. I think this crow deck just said, hey, your shoe's untied, let me help you with that. And then like chloroformed me and tied my shoe and ran away. I think I just got like attacked. I have another one that was underneath the King of Pentacles I didn't see, which is another pentacle, but it's a 3 and it's upright. Crafty crows work together to build a structure, enabling them to easily reach the cherries. The 3 of Pentacles encourages you to continue developing the new skills needed for working with a group on a common goal. Do not give in to fear or feel disheartened if progress is slow. Maybe an indication you need to bring in a little help in the form of a mentor, but nonetheless you will experience success. I don't even want to explain the cards anymore. I just got... This deck just gave me a kiss on the cheek and stole my wallet. Like, ow! What the fuck? That's so uncool. Ah! Ooh, ramen is delicious. I had instant ramen for dinner last night. Ah! I don't know what to do. That was just like, it's so honest. And this deck is so much nicer, but God is it mean. Ah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set this down for a fucking second. I'm gonna sit that there. I'm gonna sing a song that I like, that's been stuck in my head a lot, because I feel like I just got choked out, but by my heart directly. It's so uncool. I know it's for the good, but and it was all completely accurate, just Alright. I'm singing the song and none of you can stop me. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but I'm doing it anyway. You can fit everything you know in a bottle for you to show. Hello, Luigi Lewis. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. Pick your brain apart and put it in, and build it again with needles and pins. Everything you have earned is a ship with blue waves crashing into it. But nothing can touch your happy thoughts anymore. With your glass ceiling, walls and floor, sailing on a ship in a bottle, anchor all your thoughts to the bottom, pulling ropes and pulling your head back to see what is breaking the foremast. You set sail alone, there is no crew, no one on the deck who can help you. This is all your own battle to win. This is your ship and you are the captain. Oh, Captain, let's make a deal where we both say the things that we both really feel. I feel scared and I'm starting to sink, and I only sink deeper the deeper I think. Oh, Captain, oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, there are red spots under your eyes when you cry into the sky. Ocean waters rising above your neck. Feel the glass start to crack. Sailing on a ship in a bottle. Water's leaking through holes in the bottom. Flying flags of ships that have long since sat at the floor of the sea, but in defense you set sail alone. There is no crew, no one on the deck who can help you. This is all your own battle to win. This is your ship and you are the captain. Oh, Captain, let's make a deal where we both say the things that we both really feel. I feel scared and I'm starting to sink, and I only sink deeper the deeper I think. Oh, Captain, make up your mind, 'cause before the salt burns your eyes and you run out of time, 'cause you're popping the cork, you get lost in your brain, and you lose touch with all the things that made you feel sane. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, whoa, whoa, Oh, Captain, let's make a deal where we both say the things that we both really feel. I feel scared and I'm starting to sink, and I only sink deeper the deeper I think. Oh, Captain, make up your mind before the salt burns your eyes and you run out of time. As you're popping the cork, you get lost in your brain, and you lose touch with all the things that made you feel sane. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, Captain Zeal. Oh, 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 oh. There. I don't know how well that went, but that song is always in my head, literally forever. So, yeah. Also, I can move this up, 'cause I am sweaty. I am one sweaty human. Oh, I feel so much better. I didn't have the air on me for so long. Ooh, spicy ramen. Rat really likes that, actually. Also, let me check what Luigi Lewis has been saying. I can't. Wow, I literally can't speak. Think you can. I'm glad you're doing well, Luigi Lewis. And gross. Yeah, it's hot. I don't know how hot it. Actually, I do know how hot it is right now. It is 92 Fahrenheit outside, and it is 85 in here still, I think. And I have my air conditioner set, so it should be 65 in here. But it's hot as hell because the air conditioner doesn't combat the amount of air that leaks through the gaps between my ceiling and walls. Unfortunately. And thank you, Luigi Lewis. I appreciate that. I don't think I did the song justice at all. I've been listening to it nonstop. It's called "Ship in a Bottle" by Stefan Argus, though I think on Amazon Music they're listed as Finn, Fin. But the song's amazing, and I listen to it a lot. And I don't know, I found it kind of on accident, but it definitely reflects a lot of my personal emotions, so I do really like it. Let me check what 92 is in Celsius, because I know a lot of people use Celsius. Fahrenheit in Celsius. It has gone up from 33.333 degrees Celsius. Alright. Noted. So it's hot as balls out. Hey! That's awesome, Cam. Yeah, it's very warm. Degrees. Oh, gross. Yeah, 92 outside and like 85 inside, which is far too warm for my taste. I think my perfect internal temperature is anywhere between 65 degrees and 75 degrees. We are full 10 degrees above my top threshold. Ugh. It's very warm. Oh no, Cam, why is that so valid? Yeah, I personally love the colds, because it's usually very cold up here, but where I live, I kind of call it butt crack of hell, because, in the winter, I think the coldest I remember is negative 30 Fahrenheit with wind chill, which I think is actually about the same in Celsius, I think. And then in the summer, it can get up to like, I think the hottest I think I remember is like 110. I'm sure it's definitely gone higher. I think I've gotten like, it's probably 120, 130. We've gotten hot enough they tell you not to go outside, it's so hot. But like, on a normal year, that's like the hottest it'll be. It's awful. Oh, Cam, you didn't even need to DM me for that. I live in New York State, in the US. I'm not uncomfortable sharing that at all, even remotely, as long as I don't share my distinct location, and even then I'm pretty pinpointing with it, because I'm less than like half an hour from the Canada border, so I'm right there. I'm as upstate New York as you can get, for the most part, right near Lake Champlain, which, if you don't know what it is, look up a thing called a lamprey, Lamprey. They are horrifying. Literally the worst. Sorry, I got a DM from somebody on Snap that I'm excited about. I'm gonna be it's as if it wasn't obvious enough. I'm gonna be completely honest and say it's a guy I've been talking to, and I haven't gotten the chance to talk to him that much, but he's really sweet, and I want to talk to him more. So I always get excited when I get a message, because I don't get messages from him often, because he's just busy, and his work schedule is really weird, and his sleep schedule is awful. But you know, I got another message too. I got a message from my buddy Finn, who I mentioned earlier. Apparently, my other friend Brennan, who is a mutual friend between Finn and I, I've been hanging out with Brennan a lot, and apparently Brennan was talking to Finn about stuff we've been doing when we've been hanging out, so Finn checked up on me, and I thought that was nice. Again, I usually wouldn't reply to a bunch of stuff on stream, but again, I'd never talk to all, Finn. I have to train myself again to not call them Oliver. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lordy. Lovely, amazing person who is in stream quite often, and I have on Snap, ended up heckin' hurting themselves. Dingus, be careful. I went full screen on my phone. Into my own stream so I could see my chat, and for a moment it just stretched my camera to fit the entire size of my screen, which makes no sense. Yeah, a lamprey is basically a gigantic leech. They're fucking horrifying. I thought leeches were gross, but this one has like big ugly teeth, and I've never actually seen one like swimming alive, but in but they populate Lake Champlain again, which is the lake near me. It's the border between New York and Vermont, and we usually take a ferry to go over that. It's so scary. It's they have on like the fairgrounds, which are nearby. There's a thing that has like a tank of fish, so you can go in and look at it while the fair's going. And then there's a tube that has a dead lamprey in it, and it's like, and it's a juvenile. It's a juvenile, and it's like this long. And its face is like that wide. Oh, hell no. I gotta check DMs. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Oh. Hello, cheese. And that would be awesome, Cam. I'd love to. That's really neat. I gotta reply to KJ. They responded to me. Here we go. There we go. Yoink. Alright. Reply to KJ sent. I'm so sorry. So unprofessional. The alien shark? And don't be sad. Or don't be sad. Don't be sorry. Either, Cam. Neither of us should be sorry. Oh my god, Finding Jesus? That's ridiculous. I love that, actually. If you ask anyone, I'll tell them, I don't really watch movies. It's very hard to get me to watch any movie that's not a horror movie, because I super love horror. Or like a really very bad movie, like Velocipaster or Queen Crab, because like really awful, horrible movies are so fun for me to watch. I enjoy them. I just love seeing how bad they are. It's so fun. But like, oh my god, they're my favorite. anyone who hasn't seen Velocipaster, by the way, I think you can watch it on like Vudu or Roku channel maybe. I think you can also find it. It's so funny. It's so funny. Velocipaster is a masterpiece. It is. It's a disaster piece. That's what it is. Absolutely a disaster piece. It's so cripplingly horrible. It's hilarious. And one of my exes had shown it to me for the first time. I watched it at his house with his friend Rebecca. I almost said the wrong name. Who she's very sweet, by the way, as well. We watched that. I didn't get to finish it. I had to go home before finishing it, so I rewatched the whole thing at my house. It was hysterically stupid. Loved it. The man who killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot? Oh, that's interesting. Also, hello Toshiro, you mofo. How you doing? For finding truth. Finding Jesus. It's so outrageous. I love bad movies. Bad movies bring me so much joy. They really do. 'Cause, like, if you go into a movie expecting it to be good, and then it's not, you're disappointed after. It's no fun. And then you're sad and you're like, oh, that was a waste of time. But if you go into a movie expecting it to be funny, like, terrible, but in, like, a funny way, and it exceeds your expectations for how bad it is, oh, it's the best possible feeling. Or, even better, if you go into a movie expecting it to be bad, and it's actually, like, surprisingly good, that's amazing! Because you go in expecting, like, a bad thing to be like, haha, this is funny because of how bad it is, and it turns out to be good? Oh, mwah, beautiful. A good example of that is, I cannot remember the life of me what it is, but there's a movie on Netflix about a guy who was hired by another guy to be a cameraman for the first guy, because the guy who hired the cameraman has cancer, and he wanted to record, like, his life to show his coming kid who his dad was. But this guy's super weird and creepy, and, like, the cameraman's just like, he's dying of cancer, who knows. By the way, this is a horror movie, so as you can probably guess, the guy, is kind of crazy and does some shit. And I don't want to tell you too much more than that. But it's, as a horror movie, honestly, or at least a thriller, I don't know, I expected it to be bad. Lizzie and I watched it together. We expected it to be bad. It was, as a horror movie, it was surprisingly good. Like, plot-wise and acting-wise, it was a little silly, but it's better than a lot of, like, high, funding, like, stuff like that. Like, I was, like, a lot of the Conjuring movies and a lot of, like, the movie Ouija, like, a lot of, like, generally, like, hyped-up horror movies, to me, sucked. They were awful. But this movie actually had, like a general plot line you could follow. Also, I think one of my favorite things about it is what they did for the cameras. Because in a lot of horror movies, what they do is, when it's supposed to be, like, a first-person, like, found footage camera thing, when something happens, the camera freaks out and it'll like, make noise and just be like, as you get, like, static, and then it turns off. That's not how cameras work. How cameras work is when they fall and they turn off, they just go out. That's what happens. They just go out. That's all. I hate when horror movies do that. They all do it. This one, I think, only did it once. The rest, it just turned off, which is so good. It's so refreshing. And what do I say makes a good movie? Personally, movies for me are mostly about, like, a well-written plot line, not much plot holes. When it comes to horror, I like ones that focus more on ambiance than jump scares. I hate jump scares. They're just it's not scary. It's just a momentary surprise. Ha! And then you're done. It wasn't scary. Ones that focus more on ambiance are amazing, amazing horror movies. And you don't find many of those. Or ones that focus on a really good story. Because a lot of newer horror movies focus a lot on, like, Raid. Whoa. From who? Favorite horror movie is Psycho. Can't say I've watched it. General horror movie. If we put jump scares with tons of blood, people will be scared, right? Yeah, that's what it's been. Ducks and Roses, that's who it is! Hey, hello, Squishy! Those motherfuckers, how dare they raid me? Hello, Ash, I love you! And I miss you. And... Where's Ducky? Where's that mofo? Where he at? There he is! Sir Turbo Duck! Oh! Look at these lovely, amazing people. And thank you, Barrio. Well, careful there, Barrio, I don't know. With how many you send, it's general rules of raids. Yeah, don't spam. Just send 1 or 2. But thank you so much for the raid! How was Stardew, I believe, right? Were you doing Stardew today? I don't remember. I think it was. I'm stupid, though, so I might be wrong. Anyway, hello, and I love you. I hope stream went well. Yeah, Stardew, okay. Because that used to be on Fridays, I think. And it's a Monday, so I didn't know. It's been a while. But hey, thank you so much for the raid. I love y'all. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything went well. I love you guys. You missed our wedding. No, I'm sorry. I'm glad you guys had fun, though. But hey, that's awesome. Yeah. And by the way, we were talking about horror movies and bad movies. It's just what makes a good movie. I'm focusing more on horror movies because that's my specialty. But it's nice to see you guys. Thank you. Also, it's me, your boy, on my other account, Ducky. I don't remember if your thing is actually just Ash. I need to check. I don't remember. Please be Ash. Yes, okay. Go support both of those people. Amazing, lovely, glorious people. Ooh. I mean, you can stay if you want to, Barrio, or you can leave. It's up to you. I appreciate you raiding, though. Okay. Love that. But, go subscribe to those lovely, amazing, glorious people. They're fun, I love their content, and I love them as people anyway. I'm biased because they're my friends, but whatever. Alright. Bye, Barrio. Anyway, back on the topic. Horror movies are really good with their effects. I love when they focus more on storyline, because a lot of new ones just completely cut out the story and skip to the scares. Or the story is very, very, very lackluster, like they suck, and it's awful and makes me very sad when that happens. Too gay for this bot to comprehend. Yes, that command exists, Shimoka. I think Sammy made it. I'm pretty sure Sammy made it. And I just kind of left it because it's funny. But a lot of horror movies don't focus on story anymore, so I really, really like the ones that have a specific story to them. Personally, the best horror movie I've ever seen, I watched recently, I watched it with Lizzie when we were still on campus. It's called Hereditary. If you haven't watched it, absolutely recommend it. I love horror movies. I watch a ton of horror movies. That movie was scary enough. I was like, Lizzie and I were hugging each other by the end of the movie. I haven't done that in years. And like, not 2 or 3 years, like many, many years. So it's an incredible horror movie. Definitely recommend it. Big ol' bunny, first of all, it's 85 degrees in my room. Outside, it's like 95 right now. And second of all, it's all up to, you know, where you are. Because, yeah, it's 102 degrees is hot. But you're not sitting at 102 degrees right now, are you? Anyway, it gets up to like 110 here sometimes. That's, typically sticks around the high 90s though. Mid 80s to high 90s in the summer. But yes, it is, it's hot in my room specifically. because unfortunately I'm on the second floor and there's like no insulation and air leaks in to my room. So in the middle it's gonna be cooler than it is near the walls because it's like it's incredibly hot, just leaking because my room wasn't built well and there's gaps between the walls and the ceiling, unfortunately. But hey, it happens. Oh, Cam. Yes. Let me fix this. I feel like it's not updated. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's had an interesting story, but also I think Scott made too many games. Oh, sorry, Markiplier made too many games, because clearly Markiplier made Five Nights at Freddy's, because we don't stand Scott Cawthon anymore. It was just overdone, and I know it was because each new installation was to give context to the last one. Like, to give context to the previous thing, that wasn't caught, I guess. But overall, it was just too much, and the fandom did kind of ruin it, yeah. And yes, Luigi Lewis, absolutely. Because if you just have pointless scares, then there's no point. Or if you just drop a million jump scares without any lead up, it's not scary, it's annoying. One of the big reasons I love Hereditary is it focuses so much on that ambiance. And there are so many places where you're like, there's gonna be a jump scare here, there's gonna be a jump scare here, there's gonna be a jump scare here, but there isn't. It's an amazing movie. It focuses so much on the ambiance. It's just entertaining. It's actually scary. It has like a well-constructed story. It's a really, really, really good movie, and I think to date my favorite horror movie. I'm looking at this because at least in the camera over there, every time it flaps a little bit, it looks like it reveals a little white ghost just going woo. What is that? I think it's just like a bag on my door or something, but it looks like a little spooky ghost. Yeah, it really did, Luigi Lewis. Yes, I loved Five Nights at Freddy's 1 because it was original, it was scary, really, really well done, and I liked that it had the subtle story elements that you had to search for. I thought that was really good. I hated FNAF 3. That one's garbage. It wasn't scary, it was just tedious and annoying, and I hated it. Personally, as for scare factor, I think Five Nights at Freddy's 2 wins for me. Simply because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 had a lot of things happening all at once, and you had to focus on all of them. I didn't play the custom night, by the way, and I'm not really counting that one. But that one had a lot happening, and it kind of clicked, it overwhelmed me, and it kind of clicked with my anxiety. But in general, I think that one scared me the most, because I was like, oh my god, there's too much happening, like I'm panicking. But I really like FNAF 1. I did really, really, really love Five Nights at Freddy's 4, because I'm a very auditory person, so I really liked that a lot of it was based on audible cues. And it wasn't as scary if you had the ability to click in and listen to those audible cues, and a lot of it was about patience with that game, which is completely contrasting all of the other games thus far, because a lot of the other games before that were just, think, go, quick, but you had to be at least a little bit patient with Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And the first time I played it, and it was on mobile when I played it, because that's just what I had access to, I think I made it to like night 3 before I died at all, and that's just because I got distracted by something, like at my first run. I thought that game was really good. I think it was well made. I really liked the design of things, and I did like that the story elements were randomized, so the more you'd play it, the more you'd kind of see. I thought that was really cool. You like audible cues within heaven. I've never been one for rhythm games, but I do respect them. Five Nights at Freddy's games. Sister Location I thought was very good. I really liked it. I liked that it was story heavy and kind of linear. I do wish it was more open world, though. Like, you could walk wherever you wanted to, and you just kind of got clues of where to go. And it still definitely was that. It wasn't, like, 3D or anything. It was just that one-dimensional thing, but it was set in such a way it kind of gave the illusion of it. So I think Sister Location could have been improved, but overall I do think it was a very well-made game. And then the other ones after that were more for, like, story elements and and just messing around than really like the games themselves, so I'm not going to really talk about those. But I will talk about is the new one. I think it's called Security Breach. I know it was teased. I don't remember. I haven't caught up with it at all. From what I saw, no, yeah, I thought FNAF World was super cool. I don't know why people were dissing it. I know it's like, oh, it's a horror and this isn't horror, but there were a lot of story elements, and I thought it was well made, and it integrated a lot of the characters, and a lot of kids like Five Nights at Freddy's, so that gave like a good game for the kids to play without getting the pants scared out of them. I thought that was a good game, but you know. But from what I've seen from what I've seen of Security Breach, it looks really good. It really does. It has the Rockstar animatronics. It did seem really cool, and I do like that it's open world. Like, you can clearly tell, and there's a story, and I'm not sure as much what the story is. It's very open world. It's very cool. It seems like I think it is too. Luigi Lewis. Mr. Hippo, dear God. But Security Breach seemed interesting. Yeah. No, I was too. Oh my God. It's cringy to think about, but I was... Hold on. Let me look this up. Let me make everyone here feel old. Keeping in mind, it is 2021 right now. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was released August 8th, 2014. What is that, 7 years ago now? Christ. Especially since it's June. It's not that far from August. Like, it's old. It's old. I was 11, realistically. 11 or 12, I think. 11 or 12, dear God. I was in middle school. I was a kid. I was a little kid. I read a lot of fan fiction. I drew a lot of pictures. I had a minor obsession with it. And I thought it was interesting, but I never once thought it was scary, because by the time I got around to playing the first game, I already knew too much about it. I kind of knew the way to get through it. I think I beat it relatively easily. I beat it recently, actually. Not super recently. I think like a year and a half ago, something like that. I stayed up one night to play with KJ over the phone, and I set up my room to look like it. So I have the plushies. I don't have Bonnie, but I have Freddy, Foxy, and Chica. And I put Foxy in my closet. I put Freddy staring at me from somewhere, and I had Chica like outside my door peering in. And then I sat on my bed, and I had this tiny little dinky flashlight, so it was accurate to the game. And I kind of like pointed it around anytime I'd get spooked. And I played the entirety of the first game, and it took me less than an hour to beat it. It was easy. It's easy. FNAF 2 wouldn't come out until years after the original, but only a very short time later. Yeah, they really messed with us there. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Luigi Lewis, I didn't really prefer it. I thought it was kind of garbo. It was more annoying and tedious than actually scary. I didn't even bother playing it because I just very much disliked it. It was a little inky dinky flashlight. But yeah, I have the plushies. I never had Bonnie, and I have a little janky Chica, but I have an accurate Foxy and an accurate Freddy. Because before the plushies were fixed, they didn't look anything like they did in the game, so people got mad and he made them fix it. Well, before that happened, I got Chica. She was the first one I got, and I got Fredbear, and I prefer him to the Fredbear in the games. I think he's cuter this way, and I love him. Got a hair in my moof for my golden retriever. Aw, that's awesome. My Yeah, my Chica actually lost her bib. I don't know where I put it. I meant to fix it, but it literally snapped and fell off her, which sucks. But I love those games. And Luigi Lewis. I like EXE games. I think they're cool. I definitely loved them a lot more when I was younger, like the Sonic EXE, a bunch of those. They're definitely Chica. If I can find her, she's in my box of God knows what over there. I have, for context, those of you who know, and those of you who don't, I have a plushie box that's like this tall and like this wide. It's very large, and it's built up to here with all the plushies in it. So I don't even know if I could find her. I see Foxy, like, on the top. I don't know if Chica's up here, though. Yeah, because Foxy's right here. Excuse me, Foxy. Hello. Ugh. Look at this boy. Look at this fine individual, this fine specimen. Look at him. Fun fact, under his eye patch, there's not an eye, there's nothing. It's kind of scary. Oh, there's a hole there. The fuck? When did that happen? I didn't do that. When did he get a hole there? What happens? There was never, like, a thread there to hold the eye patch in place, so there's no reason he should have a hole there. What the fuck? Foxy, are you okay? Anyway, I don't know where Chica is. I'm gonna look around a little bit, but I can't move too much, because there is fragile stuff over here. Oh, plastic bee. Chica! My Gazorpazorp, which is what I called the little alien I got when I went to an arcade in Canada when I went to visit Niagara Falls. Plushies that Ash gave me. Careful, don't fall. There's a thing in here that's not really a plushie, but I don't have another place for it. It is fragile. I got it from Shailin, because I love Shailin. It is so warm over here. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I didn't find Chica, but I found someone else from Five Nights at Freddy's that I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I had. She's the only other one, though. So I didn't find Chica, but I did find Mangle. And I say Mangle and not Funtime Foxy because her eyes fucked up. But we love her. She's cute. I had a second one because I got most of my plushies, excluding Chica, from my buddy Cammy. Because Cammy was getting rid of a bunch of her plushies and a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff in general because they were like going off to college and everything because they're older than me. And we're like, hey, do you want this stuff? And I went, yes! And I got a bunch of stuff, including a bunch of little figurines. And I'm only keeping one of them. I'm keeping one of the little baby Nightmare Freddys. And I'm getting rid of like a normal Freddy, which I already got rid of. And this I'm getting rid of, but I have it in here still because I'm giving it to KJ because Foxy is their favorite. Foxy's everyone's favorite. You know. Yeah. EXE games are cool. Honor Saida. Bidoo, Bidoof, Rotom, Starapia, Monferno, Stocks, Hound Doom, Gardevoir, Crobat, Lucario, and Sinub. It's time to win this Nuzlocke. Yes! You got this! That was very loud of me. I apologize. It might have been a little too loud. I'm gonna pull this out for a minute. I'm also gonna go really quickly check on the small child. Again, I will be right back. It should not take me long. But I will take a moment. Rat is also downstairs. They had trouble napping, but I still want to check on the child regardless. Because it is also equally my responsibility to take care of them. returned with ice cream. I don't know how long the ice cream's gonna last, because I had it up here for like 2 minutes earlier and it melted immediately. But we'll see. Also, where the McF is my spoon? I had a spoon up here for my coffee, and it's just, oh, I know where it is. It's in the bathroom. Because I keep dirty dishes in there. It doesn't need to be in there though. It needs to be in my hand so I can consume my ice cream. I had a salad and yogurt and strawberries for breakfast earlier, so that's why I used it for my yog. But usually I use it for my coffee. Anyway, you can stop flying now. Come on. Madam. Madam, please. No. It's a little better, I guess. That's gonna pop out immediately. Anyway, let me see what was said. Just you and me here. Ooh, now it says 2. Ooh. Oh, hi Shimoka. Ooh, hecky yeah. Go off, Cam. And yeah, I don't. Not everyone can stay forever, unfortunately. So sad. So sad when I'm so lonely. And then sometimes it lies and says that there's nobody here, and then there's like 5 people here. Fucking awful. Not sponsored, obviously. I never would be, but chocolate fudge brownie, Ben and Jerry's. So bad for you, but so good. The only one better than this I couldn't find. It's chocolate therapy. The dream. Ah. Heck yeah! You got this, Cam. You can win it. Oh, Risky's playing Deltarune! Oh, that game's so good. I've yet to play it on the channel, but I believe, but I have played through it. Or at least the first chapter of it. It's a very good game. Trying to see if anybody else is alive that I can drop a like on, because you know, that's the polite thing to do. Razor middle, risky. And Ace Trainer Al is still alive. Snappy. I'm also on the wrong account, which means there are probably way more people live that I don't see because I'm not subscribed to them on my side account. And actually, fun fact, I never actually beat Jevil because I didn't know where he was. I didn't find him. I had no idea where he was. I knew he existed, but I didn't know if he was a fan thing or like a real thing, and I just never came across him. So I never actually beat him. I heard he was super hard, though. Puzzles can be annoying. Toby Fox is really good in that, though. He's really good at making puzzles that kind of make you think but aren't, like, wildly irritating. He's very good at that. They're good at that. My brain just malfunctioned. Good at bad. Wow. Just registered what I said. I'm a dummy. Honestly, we've been live for nearly 3 hours at this point, so I do think it would actually be a pretty good time to raid, and then I can chill out and eat some ice cream instead of doing it on stream like a fucking weirdo. So, let's get that exclamation point raid ready. Or hashtag LFB raid. If it pops up, excuse me, hello, Nightbot. Hello, there you are. Took you long enough. Alright. Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here and being lovely and amazing and wonderful and you. And to all the people who left already, I'm going to say it anyway. Thank you for being here and supporting me and having fun and letting me do tarot readings. Those are so fun for me to do. Not as fun when people get bothered because it's accurate and they don't expect it because they think it's not real, and then it is, and then they're like, uh-oh. But, you know, it's still fun. Let me switch accounts, actually, so I can get a better read of who I can raid, because I am subscribed to way more people on my LFB channel. Excuse me. Who else is live right now? There, see? There's already way more people. Live. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. There, that's 8 more. That's 6 more people than were on my other account, which is why I always should use this one, but I didn't mean to duck it up. Let's see. 3 watching, 14 watching, 13 watching, 6 watching, 110. Jesus, Puffin. 1 watching. Alright. And 5 watching. 4 watching. Alrighty. Hello, may I help you?
Can I go outside?
Yeah, as long as you bring Stella.
Okay.
And stay in the backyard, please. Thank you. Alrighty, well, I know who we're gonna raid then. Make sure my volume stays down. Oh, why did it do that? Anyway, they're still going strong, I believe. So, I've chosen my raid target. Thank you so much for watching and being your lovely, amazing selves. And, remember, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And I don't need to check the link, I'm putting in faith, because I literally just copied it. I will see you in that raid.